Okay, so I have this project I've been thinking about. And I wonder if you know what this is. Seeing it's going to be too big for this camera setup. This is a bushel basket lid. So it's made of really thin wood, like a bushel basket. And I wanted to do a patriotic sign on it for Memorial Day. The basket does have wire hooks here and here. So I'm going to make one of them the hanger. So if I turn it like that, the hanger's right here. This is a little bit of an irregular hole, but I'm going to, maybe I'll do it this way. All right, now I want a sponge brush. See if I can find one of them. If I can't find one of them, I'll use something else. All right, so I think I'm going to struggle. I'm not going to struggle today. Okay. Gonna kind of almost use this like whitewash. I'm not painting the whole thing. I'm just going to do a couple areas. Now, I'm not really familiar with working with like chalk paint and things like that. Probably would be better, but I'm doing this on a budget. I did rinse these. I bought these from a lady. She had a bunch of them advertised on Facebook, so I took everything she had. I have a couple other ideas of what I want to do with it, but that will remain to be seen. Now that's not too bad. Now maybe I'll just lighten the whole thing up a little. I assume that's like a dry brush technique. I need a little more on the ends here. Okay, now I'm thinking that I want to do something red, white, and blue. So the hard part with the blue is to find a blue that's the same as the blue you find on a flag. I'm thinking this one. And let me get some type of dish for mixing. That looks all right. And what I'm gonna do, I can do stripes, so like red, white, blue, or I can do it as if like this is kind of like a flag, and then do red and white. I think I want to do that. So let's get some of this in here, and then I'm going to stretch it with some acrylic white. now. It looks a little light to me. There we go. You know, something like this, you could put up Memorial Day and then keep it around till the 4th of July. It's pretty good. It's kind of not the color I wanted though. There's some of the color. I could maybe overbrush it. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. All right, so there's 13 stripes on a flag. And this is 12. It's about 17 inches. And there's 13 stripes. So it's going to be probably 3/4 of an inch for each one. So I'm going to try and one. That can't be right. No, I did it backwards. It's gonna be an inch. One and 1/3 inches for each one. So one. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm going to do a template. So if we do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, that's actually pretty good. So the blue needs to come down to here. So let's get a little more. So I have my line. Okay, so we got that. Okay, now let's do some red. And okay, so I changed my mind. I'm going to do some white instead, because to me that's the lighter color. And I think I'm just going to do that using gesso. So it's going to be white, 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 no white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red. Okay. So let's do this. Those are my whites. Do them first. I'm going to just use gesso. Oh, maybe I'll use gesso and some acrylic. Hold on. I'm thinking that'll just be smoother and stretch it a little more. Kind of like how the gesso makes it a little like dryish looking. This brush is like the exact width that I need for my stripe. I should go with it. Now just let it spread out and do its thing, and it's the right width. Last stripe coming in. Yeah, originally I was just going to do like a red, white, and blue motif, but then I thought, oh, let me try and do it like a little more flag-like. I happen to love our flag and this country, so all right, now we know what color's next. Red. I do need to figure out what I'm going to do for stars. How's it look so far? Can you guys tell? All right. One more brush wash. That's cadmium red light. Let's see what that looks like. That's not bad. Let's see what this one is. That it's also. And then there is this one, which is deep red. Maybe I'll do a mix. Let's see, we'll use some of this. All right. Ooh, that's really. And then we'll do some of this because we want to stretch it. Oh, come on now. And then I think we'll need a lot more of the dark because that white gesso is going to really. Oh man. Okay, I don't know where it stopped recording, but this is where I'm at now. And I think I'm going to figure out the stars next. I will be back. Okay, guys. I think I'm just going to be daring and paint some stars in there. I don't think I have any star stamps or anything like that. So I'm going to just draw them in, if you will. And I'm just going to do a few and leave it at that. Let's see. So I need white. White. We'll start with that. It's enough to get in trouble with. Oh, I don't like how this is coming out. One. Two. Three. One, two, three, four. Okay. And that's one. need to get rid of. That one. I'm going to put it on my front door and we'll see what it looks like.